Today we are reviewing Color Wow Extra Strength Dream Coat. So this is supposed to stay in your hair for up to 3 to 4 shampoos. So I'm hoping that this works. I'm going to try it today. And so there is bold print instructions that I'll read right now. So blow dry each section using tension. I'm going to be using a dimming brush when I do that. Dryer heat required to activate. So if using a straightening iron, heat should not exceed 380 degrees Fahrenheit. Long lasting, use every 3 to 4 shampoos. Okay, so I am going to rev up the hair dryer, and get started. All right, so I have to put it in my hair. So it says to divide into each, put it on each section liberally. So that's, sounds like to me I need to put a lot on. So I'm gonna do that now. It's already been towel dried. I clarified my hair with the clarifying shampoo, and I also conditioned it twice. So I'm just spraying it in right now. I'm trying to put quite a bit. I'm like literally doing this. So I'm trying to put quite a bit. I'm just gonna put a little bit more. So I really want it to get, okay. This is kind of hard. To like comb it out with like a wide tooth comb first and then do it. By the way, I'm getting a hang of it. I just had to do my sections even smaller. I just have to comb through my kinky hair. I have like a 4A, 4B hair texture. I might even have 4C somewhere up in there. I don't know. I have 4 type hair, y'all. And so I'm just gonna like, try to get the ends here, make sure they are a little bit less catchy, a little less tangled. And I'm gonna, use this, use my dimming brush, blow dry, and whatever. So I'll just tell you guys what I'm doing now that I feel like makes it easier. Small sections, combing it out first. Who knew? All right, it's blow dried out. I used the stuff. I am going to flat iron, not really flat iron. I'm gonna use my Tymo straightening comb that I love when I wanna straighten my hair. Now, the next few clips, I will show you do different things, and I'm hoping this lasts for at least 2 weeks before I have to, wash it, or 2 weeks to a month is my plan. I live in Arizona, so it still gets 100+ degrees outside in September. There's not as much humidity, but we still get humidity when I take showers, when I'm sweating, when I work out. So I'm just gonna show you guys different clips and see how well this holds out. One last thing. So when I was reading, it says, so after you spray each section liberally, comb through. So I didn't necessarily comb through all my sections right after putting it on. Sometimes I went straight with the dimming brush and tried to, use the tension. So I don't know if that really makes a big difference, but it is what it is. I just want to tell you guys that. All right. So you can't see it in the camera, but I am like touching like my roots of my hair, and I can feel it slowly reverting already. I have not straightened my hair yet. All I did was do the blow dry. Now, mind you, I've taken a shower. I've also worked out and was sweaty out in the sun. So I've done those things. I've also tried to do things to prevent, from, sweating too much. Like I wore a shower cap that can bring humidity to your hair. So maybe that can be creating the reversion. I was sweating here, and I wore something around my edges so it would absorb the sweat. And I think that helped, but we'll have to see. I want to show you guys that it has reverted a little bit. You see that? Near the root. It's a little wavy. Okay, and it's only been about 2 days. So yeah, I just feel it, and then you can kind of see it a little bit. But it's wavy at the roots a little bit. So I'm gonna finally take the time and use my Tymo straightening comb, and I'm gonna straighten my hair. It has a slight lion's mane to it, but I actually really like it. But I used my straightening comb. I didn't use a flat iron. Obviously, if you use a flat iron, maybe it would be a little bit more sleeker, but I don't really like using flat irons personally. So, but yeah, it's not too bad. We'll see. So it's been about a week and a half since I tried the Color Wow Extra Strength, right? And I mean, I guess it works. I mean, it's supposed to be anti-frizz. I feel like it may help a little bit with frizz. I mean, I just did Bantu. This is like a Bantu knot out, so that's why it looks the way it looks, but I guess it works. We'll see. It's how long it lasts. I'm kind of like this when it comes to the product. Honestly, I don't know if it works or not. I also sometimes use my 72-hour anti-humidity spray on top of things. But anyway, stay to the end of the video and I will show you how long I think the product might last. So next week will be my first wash day since using the product, and it's supposed to last up to 3 shampoos. So I'm going to be, you know, showing you how my hair looks throughout these next several weeks, and then you can make the choice if you think the product is worth it or not, because honestly, I don't know. So I have already co-washed my hair and put product in it, and right now I'm just letting it air dry because I got my hair wet while I was outside swimming. So it's been almost 2 weeks since using the Color Wow Extra Strength Dream Coat thing. And they said to use it every 3 to 4 shampoos. So I'm gonna technically count this as 1 shampoo, even though I didn't actually use shampoo, because I did co-wash my hair. I rinsed my hair and then I just put in conditioner, because I'm assuming it should still help with like the frizz. That's the whole point of using it. Excuse me. That's the whole point of using it, is to make sure your hair is frizz proof. So my hair obviously reverted quite well. It's back to its natural curls. This is what my hair looks like after I've done everything. So this is what it looks like. Now, you probably saw earlier in the video that my hair wasn't as straight. It was a little bit more poofier. That's because I used a different temperature on my straightening comb. This is like 1 tick above what I used last time. So it's a little more sleek, slightly more. If I went up to the maximum, it would be 410. And based on what the Color Wow says, they don't want you to go over, I think, 380 degrees. I think it's 380. So I didn't want to do that, which I think I did 374 or something like that. So anyway, I wanted to stay, you know, before 380. But this is what it looks like. So I've already co-washed once. I've already washed once. So what do you guys think? You think Color Wow works? I don't know, because my hair has looked like this before without using Color Wow. So we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so I just woke up not too long ago, and I just had some thoughts about the Color Wow Dream Coat and some observations I've noticed. So it's coarser here, right? It's a little bit thicker. So when I take my hair off, I want to wear it down. From mid shaft to the ends, it is more of a frizz-free, sleek kind of appearance, but the roots are coarser, and I sweat in my scalp just about every day because I exercise. And even if I'm wearing, like, you know, something like a headband like this, I still am sweating, right? And even if I, you know, whatever. So I feel like it's very, very slowly reverting, but not to the point where I'm like, oh, it's really reverting a lot. Like, it's just coarser, slightly coarser. I do use, I think it's called Carousels. Hold on, let me grab it real quick. Carousels. I think it's French. But anyway, this is what I use, okay? The serum that I use, that someone on YouTube was like, it's a really good serum to use. So I'm like, okay. So I use that on my ends, and I do try to use a little bit at the root since it's coarser, so maybe that has been impacting the longevity of my hair being more straight and sleek and all of that. That could be a possibility. So just letting you guys know about that, because I want to, you know, keep the anti-frizz. It has anti-frizz. This is anti-frizz serum, okay? So I put it in my hair. But those are the observations that I've noticed so far with the product. Another thing I've noticed, since I do have coarser hair, you know, I have like the 4 type hair, I'm not able to use 400 or 410 degrees Fahrenheit on my hair with the Color Wow. The max is 380. I feel like if I'm able to go a little bit higher, like 400 to 410, that my hair would be more sleeker and straighter at the beginning. And that way it may affect the appearance if I'm able to start off with a more, you know, slicker silk press. But I'm not able to because I'm not able to use the 380 degrees Fahrenheit. That is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I just want to tell you guys my observations. So I will see you guys in a few days, and that'll be like my 3rd washing, okay? So we're getting close to the end of this video. I know this is very detailed, a lot of information, but I want to give you guys the information that you might want to know, because I've watched, I think, a couple videos, at least 1 or so. I don't know. I've watched some videos, and I don't think anyone's going in detail about, like, does it really last the 3 washes, you know? So I hope you guys appreciate the video. But anyway, all right. Okay, so this is the 3rd washing. This is a co-washing because I got my hair wet in the pool, and we already went through this scenario. So this is what my hair looks like. I just finished it. I just put gel in it. It's still damp and wet. And this is what my hair looks like. Okay. So the Color Wow, this is how I feel. I don't think it's a good or a bad product. I'm kind of neutral because, one, I don't live in a humid climate. I live in Arizona. It's hot, but it's not as humid as like Southern Florida or different parts of Latin America and places like that. I feel like even in the Northeast, it might be more humid in the summertime than here. It's very dry, but I do feel like I didn't have as much frizz going on in my hair. That could be because of the, what's it called? Kerastase, I think it's called, whatever, the oil I showed you guys. It could be because of that, because I put it mainly on like the end, so it kept it very much frizz free. I do notice, obviously we noticed throughout this time that I would get reversion, or my hair would get kinkier at the root because I sweat. I move my body every day and I sweat. So that you might want to keep in mind. You might want to do something to try to prevent that as much as you can, because the Color Wow will not help with that. That's not what it's made for. So yeah, I kind of feel indifferent about the product. I will be using it again because I bought the bottle, the full-size bottle. And maybe in the future I'll do another video of Color Wow being in a humid and hot climate, like having both, and seeing how it works in more of a humid climate. I do feel like it might help. It's possible that it helps with frizz, sure. I don't know. I'm indifferent. What do you guys think? Do you think that this product is overhyped? I know it's been out for at least a year now, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to actually make another video about Color Wow, but being in a humid and hot climate. Let me know, because it's possible that I could do that. Another thing I want to add, I don't know if the product would perform better if I did not clarify my hair, but I had to clarify to get rid of that chlorine. So I want to use a stronger shampoo during those times. So during my 2nd wash, you guys know I used a clarifying shampoo. It squeaks your hair clean, right? It cleans it out. So maybe the Color Wow didn't last as long, or maybe it was already rinsed out. I don't know. On the label, it doesn't say not to use clarifying shampoo or not. I don't know if that impacts the results. So also keep that in mind. If you're using regular gentle shampoo, it might perform better. So anyway, I just wanted to add that in, and thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.